Back to the present, deeds to be done. The Supreme, just minutes away. How do they bet in the market, Mac?
Well, very strong for this Sweet Wake, and the last three Irish trained favourites have all won. Brave Inca back in front and Like a Butterfly. Sweet Wake is a 5-2 chance. I can't see any more 11-4. One of the two bookmakers are going 9-4 against it. Noland is quite tight at 13-2 from the 7-1, and Chronicle bookmakers have just laid a 10,000 each way. The bottom one, Catra, who's very weak though at 10-1. Out to 11 is the Straw Bear, trying to snap the awful losing run that Tony McCoy's had at this meeting, and there is some money too for Rush Arrow into 14-1, though this Omar E. Hurtig is quite weak at 14-1, but Straw Bear could be that give a terrible start to the layers at the festival.
Has come out for the first race at the 2006 festival, the Anglo-Irish Bank Supreme Novices Hurdle. They're about to go. Sends them on their way towards the first of 8 flights of hurdles. Buena Vista on the far side in the cheap pieces rises just first at the opening flight with Masafi, the white-faced Masafi. Far side in the purple is Orcadian. On the near side, yellow-jacketed Noland with Crowwood. Right up the near side in the red and yellow jacket is Nicola, followed by Natal. The favourite Sweet Wake is dropped in towards the mid-division in a noseband, a bit worse than midfield as they make the long run towards flight number 2. And it's Buena Vista taken on by Masafi. Nicola is out towards the left with Noland, and then Orcadian and Crowwood between runners, just tracking the leaders. Back on the inside in a white cap, Straw Bear alongside Omara Hurtig, and then Blueberry Boy up the inside of in the pale blue Whispered Promises. Natal just ahead of those. Then Pablo de Charmy and Sweet Wake, who's about 7 or 8 from the end, held up, together with Rash Arrow, who's under restraint from Catra, and then behind these is Jazz Messenger from Sublimity, Calderon at the back with Patrick's Prowl and Montami. Heading towards the back straight now, and it's Masafi that leads the field about 15 lengths first to last. Masafi on the near side of Buena Vista, followed in third by Crowwood and Orcadian, and then Nicola on the outside of runners as they go downhill towards the next flight of hurdles. Just hunting up the leading 5 or 6, Noland is handy. Also on the inside, Straw Bear with Blueberry Boy and Omara Hurtig between runners, and one's gone there. Pablo de Charmy is down at flight number 3. A tumbling fall there for the rider Roddy Green, who looks okay. He's sitting up. They go along the back straight then towards the next. Buena Vista is the leader. Patrick's Prowl has dropped towards the tail with another of the greys, Montami, as they go towards the next, and now it's Buena Vista on the near side of Nicola. Just in behind these close up is Crowwood, still Masafi on the outside, Orcadian driving up the inside of Natal in the red jacket on the far side. White cap up the rail is Straw Bear from Omara Hurtig, and then in the yellow is Noland out wide, 3 horses wide. Behind these, Straw Bear, spot that noseband. Sweet Wake, the favourite, now moves into about 8th or 9th place, jumping the next with his compatriot Catra making ground on the outside. They're followed by Whispered Promises and Rash Arrow and Sublimity. Calderon under the whip, Jazz Messenger making a bit of progress. Blueberry Boy is flat to the boards as they round the top turn. Montami and Patrick's Prowl at the rear of the field. The 5-2 favourite Sweet Wake here in about 8th place as they start down the hill with 3 flights left to jump in the Anglo-Irish Bank Supreme Novices Hurdle, and it's Buena Vista with Orcadian close up, then challenging Crowwood, Omara Hurtig, and working out to Natal. Straw Bear over on the far side, jumping 3 out. Sweet Wake was in the centre there, still travelling strongly as they race down to the second last. Catra in the bright green sleeves on the near side comes through with a chance as Straw Bear now is sent up to challenge Buena Vista as they race down towards the second last. Straw Bear on the outside of Buena Vista. Catra landed in 3rd place. Then Sweet Wake in 4 from Natal. Running on is Sublimity in a noseband, followed by Whispered Promises and Omara Hurtig. Then it's Straw Bear that now kicks clear, rounding the final turn. Straw Bear in the colours of JP McManus, chased by Buena Vista, Sweet Wake, and then on the outside of these is Sublimity over the last. Straw Bear was a bit slow, and the hill still to climb, and he's coming back to them. Sweet Wake battling on with Buena Vista. Sublimity on the near side, nearly 4 at a line. It's Straw Bear hanging on for dear life from Buena Vista. Noland is running on strongly. Yellow jacket on the near side. Straw Bear all out from Noland. Noland near side of Straw Bear in a photo. Then Buena Vista followed home by Sublimity and Jazz Messenger. Sweet Wake couldn't get up the hill. Then after those was Natal. Whisper Promises is gone to the judge here, trailing back to Patrick's Prahl and Montami. But has Noland wrested the spoils? Ruby Walsh coming on the near side with a thrusting run. Straw Bear tarring up the hill. Straw Bear, his lead whittled away. Here comes the line, and Noland gets there. Nails Straw Bear. Buena Vista back in third place, and it's close for fourth between Sweet Wake and Sublimity. Dramatic finish to the opening contest. And if this race has told us anything, it may be that the ground may just be on the slow side, because some of those horses in contention jumping the final flight, they found it very hard to get up the hill. Here comes the result. It's confirmed. Noland is the winner. Great start to the meeting for trainer Paul Nicholls and Ruby Walsh. Noland wins his fourth race of the season over hurdles, coming through on the left here in the hands of Ruby Walsh. Great win for him at the start of what could be a terrific week. Ruby's had a lot of injuries through the winter, and this is a very bright start, just catching Straw Bear and Tony McCoy, his great rival, right on the line.
All defeats hurt Tony McCoy, but few more than this. His 31st consecutive loser at the festival on the Straw Bear. The 11-to-1 fourth favourite, caught in the last strides by Noland, the 6-to-1 second best. It was 8-to-1 with Stan James this morning, generally 7, 13-2 and 6. Hills knew they only went 11-2 against that Noland. Chronicle bookmakers at a £10,000 each way bet at 7-to-1. A beaming Ruby Walsh coming past the grandstand. Wins by a neck and a length and a quarter. Beats the Straw Bear at 11-to-1 with a third horse, Buena Vista, well back, a 14-to-1 co-fifth favourite of 3. You won't get paid in the fourth Sublimity at 16-to-1, or of course the fifth Sweet Wake, the 5-to-2 favourite, for Tony McCoy. He cannot believe it. The great man, a length clear at one time on the run, caught in the last strides by Ruby Walsh. 31 consecutive losers of McCoy. Ruby Walsh triumphs here on Noland at 6-to-1.